And okay, right. Hello. Yes, we're jumping right in. We haven't. Let's no loading screen into Warhammer Total War, Warhammer 2 Total War, our Araby campaign. So, last time we were consolidating our situation rather nicely, also enjoying a patch which had been made to the mod. Also, much to my shame, I have been called out and I have made mistakes in the past about the authors of these mods which I use. So, just to be clear here, while I'm using a variety of mods, not all of the ones which I tend to play with, but the major ones which I'm playing with at the moment are OVN Lost Factions. This is the mod which allows us to play as Araby, also was the mod which allowed us to play as the Halflings. Also adds various other factions around the map, minor factions such as Amazons over in Lustria. It also adds the Blood Knights over here in the mountains. What else? It adds an Albion faction. I think it adds a Famia faction over here, which starts about here, I think. It adds this faction, the Dread King Legions. This mod, OVN Lost Factions, is made by Shaky Rivers, Elon, and Shore Muscle. Though I believe Shaky Rivers is... well, no, they would all have their hand in creating the mod. The next mod which I use, which is a major major part of what I'm using at the moment, is Mixu's Unlocker, which actually allows us to play as these other factions. That is made by Mixu. There is also this mod, which has the Southern Realms, and if I can find it, because I've written all these down so I don't mess them up. So I don't mess up the author's name like I did in the past. This is Cataf's Southern Realms. Talia, Estalia, and Border Princes. That is made by Cataf. So, it's a very nice mod. I had also said previously, I think I cleared this up last time, but I was saying that it was odd that Araby had unpleasant climate for their preferred preferred locations. You know, they're a desert faction, so you'd expect them to have pleasant climate for deserts. My understanding is that if you just used OVN Lost Factions mod, this is not an issue anymore, but if you were to use OVN Lost Factions mod on its own, they would have pleasant climate for deserts. However, because I was also playing with Cataf's Southern Realms mod, it changed the suitable climates for the Empire faction which they're based off of, and in turn which Araby, I believe, is based off of as well. So then the desert was made an unpleasant climate because it was overriding it. This has been fixed in a recent patch, or this has been changed in a recent patch, so that if these mods are played together, this isn't changed. I might also have mentioned about this thing here, plutocracy. This is not, from my understanding, this is not added for the Araby faction. This is, again, primarily something added by Cataf's Southern Realms. We just have access to it because I would assume Araby is based off of the Southern Realms factions, or the Empire faction, something like that. I'm not a modder. I'm sorry if I'm getting that wrong. Someone can correct me if they know better. But this is primarily for the Southern Realms factions. Though I don't know, I don't think any of them have actually been added specifically for Araby. It would be kind of neat if Araby had something like this, because I would suspect they would have, because their leaders seem to be, this is just me throwing ideas around, and I'm not, as I said, I'm not a modder, so, you know, this is not like do this. I'm not demanding. This is just me putting ideas out there, which are a dime a dozen. But considering that Araby has the sort of chaos skill on their lords, it might be nice to have some mechanic like this where you can, in exchange for, say, temporary corruption in your territories as well as a gold cost, you can get artifacts. Like, you'll say, it'd be kind of like you're dealing with the chaos gods, or possibly you're dealing with Jinn, and in exchange for maybe a negative effect on your province or something like that, you get an item returned because you're like, you know, toying with powers, with greater powers than you're supposed to, or, you know, something like that. Just, or it's because your mages are researching away in their towers, Wizard's Palace or whatever, consorting with Jinn and the Chaos Gods, and in exchange for power have corruption and all that. Anyway, is there anything else which I would like, which I need to clarify because of my own shoddy memory and ineptitude? I don't think so. I think that about covers it. Again, I apologize if I ever get anything wrong. I don't have to. I hope I don't have to say it's not out of malice. It's just out of, I don't know. My memory's not very good. Also, I'm kind of new to streaming, so I'm yakking all the time, and it's hard to come up with stuff to talk. Sometimes my mouth is talking and my brain's not thinking. So, we'll move Jafar up here. And was there something about Jafar? Oh yes. This was something which I saw mentioned, and I hadn't actually noticed it myself. I have pointed that the Black Book of Ibn Nagazar here is insanely powerful with that plus 70 character aura's leadership effect. However, I've also seen it mentioned that his stats for a wizard are really high, and looking at it right now, yes they are. He has 81 melee attack, 55 melee defense. His health isn't necessarily that good, and he's got rather low armor, on par with a swordsman. But 508 weapon strength. If we have a look at our Bright Wizard, which he is a hero, not a lord, so he would naturally have lower stats, but 508, 300, 25, 30, 81, 55. So Sultan Jafar is kind of a beast in melee. Yeah, a Bright Wizard actually has higher armor than Jafar. So I should actually be throwing Jafar into melee more often. He hasn't got that much more hit points. Well, actually, he's got nearly 1,000 more. And he would also have access to Scarred Veteran, with 15% more. So, yeah, he's quite powerful. The comparison I saw was actually that he's kind of like Aranessa's Salt Spike, which is probably an exaggeration. Anyway, we were going to deal with these damned dirty Bretonnians and their hordes of unwashed peasants. So they don't have walls, they don't have a larger garrison. If I could draw them out of there, that would be good. We have primarily Mamluk slaves and corsairs here. Do I want a bit more for my army? Yeah, we're running a bit low on money. Money! I was going to march you up, siege Martek, then deal with one of their other armies nearby. How far can you move? You can march all the way down to here. And you can march all the way down to there. So, where did you go to? To there. I will move you there. Wait, we don't actually get attrition in here. I thought we would get mountain attrition. Oh wait, we get mountain attrition down here. But not up here? Okay. That's not related to any mods, that's just Creative Assembly's decision. So yes, we've actually got a rather good relationship going on with Tylia and the Border Princes. Sadly, no Estalia, though I can't say sadly entirely truthfully, because we are currently inhabiting Estalia. If Estalia was around, we wouldn't be able to own their regions. And I do like having their territory. It gives me a good starting point to go off to Bretonniann. You want a defensive alliance, Sudenburg. Sure, you don't like I have treaties with the Border Princes? Okay, fine, whatever. Probably just because they're an Empire faction. Maybe? Does the Empire care about whether you have a diplomatic relations with Border Princes? I don't know. Oh, hello, you've actually moved out of your settlement. Oh, so we have Gotrek and Felix. Gotrek and Felix. So I'll want to make use of them. You can just check up there. If I attack you, you're going to retreat. You might not retreat because you might think you can win. I must keep my holy vow. No! Because you think my army is weak because it's made up of slaves. No, you retreat. You sod. Can you siege their settlement, Gotrek? Gotrek? You can!
I'll do the fighting.
Oh, do the fighting. Ah, it's wonderful though. Seeing, hearing Brian Blessed. He does a great job.
I die willingly.
Okay, yeah. Move up. Do I want to force march you into combat? If I move you a little bit further. Actually, I can't because that army is in the way. This army's in the way and I can't force march past it. An example of where the zone of control is actually preventing me from moving. A rare happenstance. What's the bandits around the settlement? Oh, it's just Empire hammers. Okay. Yeah, we have Wizard, Caliph's Palace. Get pottery at some point, but we have no money. Rahotep. Oh, you're up in Magritta. Get fervent because of the Skaven corruption. You better not attack me. I don't think you will. Something in my head saying pirates will attack port cities, but can I get you to attack him? No, you're not at war with him. You have two nice full armies. What's this? Oh yeah, that's a Gashnag. Okay. I can't move you any further. I can't move you any further. Fine, whatever. If we lose those armies in a battle against the Bretonnian forces, that's fine. Because we can just replace them and then Sultan Jafar can mop up the remnants. They can only attack Jafar with one of their armies because the other one's currently in the settlement. So, as I said, they could attack my sieging army, but I'll fight that battle rather than run. So they'll think that they'll be able to like scare me off with their numbers, but nope. And they'll probably be badly injured in the battle, so whatever Jafar has to deal with afterwards will be weaker than what they have at the moment. I'm just plotting out the events, I think, in my head. Or out loud. Reichland declares war on Clan Mordor and on the Wintertooth. Settlement besieged. Bartek? Atalan Mountains? Is that a settlement I sieged? No. Yes? Yes it is, because the other one's the Eye of the Panther and no, Eye of the Jaguar? Neither said Eye of the Tiger. And Araby's Prospector's place. Yep, okay. Well, they didn't do anything, so that's fine.
I am a lord of Bretonniann. Never.
You have a bunch of archers. Turn the camera around so that I can see a bit better. Go there. Deal with these guys. They'll flee. They didn't flee too far though. Will you be able to? You will. Oh, actually, hang on. That's interesting. Gottrek's not being dragged into the battle. If I attack them... Yeah, Gottrek's not being dragged into the battle. That's a change which Creative Assembly made in the last patch. Previously, it was always, even if you had an army besieging an enemy settlement and a battle took place nearby, the sieging army would be dragged into the battle as well, but the garrison of the city which is under siege would not be. Pretty sure Gotrek was in range of the battle there. It's a nice change if it's true, because it prevents you from it was a bit cheap being able to like besiege an enemy settlement and have the besieging army take part in a battle outside of the walls without the garrison taking part, because I think I mentioned it during my Halfling campaign. The besieging army would be focused on maintaining the siege and keeping the garrison out of the battle. So if they actually took part in the battle, they wouldn't be doing that. It's nice that Gotrek is not being dragged into the battle, because he's maintaining siege. I keep saying the same thing, but that's a nice change, even if it does make things more difficult for me, because it didn't really make sense. It also means the AI can't do it. And the AI does have a habit of, like, finagling its troops around to put you in a disadvantageous position when you're under siege. It's smart. It knows to besiege a settlement first to deny an army inside the settlement, and then to attack any armies you might have around the settlement, because you won't have the garrisoned army and garrison force in the battle. It just makes it, in that case also, a bit easier, because the army which they're sieging won't take part. There, I've said it like 4 times. That's enough. Slaves! We also get to see our Bedouin scouts and all that. Or Bedouin riders. You. And our general. So. What do you look like? Because we haven't actually seen one of these lords. He looks nice. Oh, I see what they've done. It's, they've retextured a Bretonniann helmet. Clever! It's a little bit of green texture around the edge there. That's fine. Is it based on... Is his face based on, what's his name? King Leon Ko? Maybe. He looks really cool. I like him though. His armor, his saber, which might need to be positioned slightly in his hand. I don't know whether that's possible. Ignore me if it's not. And we have some... What are they? Tuareg riders and Bedouin scouts. Okay. So, the Tuareg riders... They're interesting. They use a Norscan model. Is that because there's no Empire units which are wielding spears? Maybe. They look a bit hefty for Araby troops, but that's fine. And the Bedouin scouts look pretty cool, pretty cool. I like the ones with the black scarves and all that. I think more than the ones with the grey. But the variety's nice. Yeah. Maybe they're... I was just thinking, maybe they could have like... Mad Mullah Akland's Desert Dogs has white horses. Thinking maybe it would be nice if they had white horses, but... I don't know if that's like a status symbol or not. Because I think the Arabian horses are supposed to be based on elven stock. I think that's the thing. So they'd be white because the elven horses are white. Okay. Our other army comes in. There we go. And there. All of our crabs. And our field trebuchet. So, you lot. Move up. 2 archers. Move up. You lot. Move behind them. There. Actually, hang on. Hold on. There. No, what am I doing? You and you are anti-unit, so go there. There. Palace Guard can go on that flank. Southerners can go on this flank. Southlanders, pardon me. All of our crabs. Elephants. Cataphracts. And field trebuchet. You don't go in front of Jafar. Jafar goes here because he's a melee fighter. Bright Wizard goes there. Warrior Priest goes there. There we go. And we'll just wait for our forces to line up. Who are we against? Well, we know who we're against. Thegan's errantry. And all of their filthy peasants. They're not very impressive. Peasant archers are nasty, but that's about it. And that's only because they've got bows, they're nasty. All of their men-at-arms have no shields. They just have their swords. Oh, there's some spears as well. Well, that one's got a spear. That one's got a pitchfork. So is that one. And there's another peasant mob they have. What's he got? Oh, he's got a hammer. That one's got a... I forget what that thing's called. That one... They've got a shovel. That one's got a rake. No, it's a pitchfork. Yeah. Halberd? I don't think it's not a I don't think it's a halberd. Actually, no, it was a, no, this thing. It's a, I tried to think, I don't really know if there's a farming implement like that. It's not like a hook on a pole which you use for, like, pulling barrels down a, river. I forget what that's called. Oh, what's the weapon which the English use in which the English faction has a lot of in Warhammer in medieval two total war. They have bill hooks. Is that it? Yeah, bill hooks. It's kind of like a bill hook. Anyway. The peasants aren't really good enough to have proper weapons, so they have whatever they're able to find. Which for the most part is what they farm with. If this was Assassin's Creed, all those dudes could take Archaon in 1 versus 1. I think Archaon would have a bit of a field day against them. Do you mean that Archaon would lose against all these guys, or that Archaon would carve his way through them? Also, welcome. We're just going to teach some filthy Bretonnian peasants some, I don't know, manners. Can I use a big snaky snake against them? I can, they're not in a row now. Don't really want to use it against them at the moment. Not lined up nicely. How far can I use that? Wow, that is a phenomenally long distance. Wait, that's like the entire... What is the range of that? 6 seconds ground. It doesn't have a range. I can just cast that anywhere on the battlefield. That seems a bit overpowered. Considering what it does. Okay, there we go. We'll see what it does. Behold! This is what enemies of Araby have to stand against. Yeah, that did terrible stuff to them. Hey, Bright Wizard. They're all fleeing already. I shouldn't laugh. Actually, I should. It's pretty hilarious. Oh god, no! Giant snake! Blah! Oh, peasants, when will you learn? I don't know. You've got a raw deal with the Bretonnians. There. Charge them! Oh, I don't have a, what's it called? Blade of Torment, so I can't stop them. They're running away and I can't stop them. There goes my wizard. Fly! They took damage from that overcast, I think. Oh, are you stuck against? There you are. Is everyone shattered? Broken? Nope. You bonk. Stop chasing him, you're getting hit by catapult stones. Trebuchet rocks. Nice. It's just peasants flying past the screen. And you can't chase anyone because you're too slow.
These are chaos.
Okay. Decisive victory. That was easy. We lost 40, 25. So 65. 65 to 1001. Who got the most kills out of their army? Oh, 1 unit of men-at-arms. Actually, I think most of our casualties were friendly fire. Oh well. That field trebuchet probably smacked a few of my own guys. Ah, well, whatever. I also didn't really charge. Whatever, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It was easy. There we go. Pardon captives or execute. We need the money. Yeah, sure. Scroll of shielding. Plus 22% damage resistance. Upon the scroll of shielding is a crude drawing of a warrior's shield displaying an unknown crest of a kingdom long lost. You can get unyielding stride. Can we get crescent amulet yet actually? We can. It causes chaos corruption. Do I want to start having to deal with the chaos corruption our better items give? We do get to choose between Protector of Order or Machinator or our other lords, though Jafar gets no such choice. We can get Lightning Strike. Only 1 point. How many does he get? 2 for this. What does he get for it? Fireball. Well, he gets a unique item. Okay, he gets also Fireball, the Amber Spear, Flamestorm, Wizard's Wild Form, Life Bloom, and Djinn Hunter. Ooh, he can summon a Fire Djinn as well. Life Bloom's pretty good to have. Sure, get Crescent Amulet. He causes Chaos Corruption now, but the magical spells were too tempting. And you can get Augury.
You watching, Felix?
Will they're gonna be in. They have another army out here, don't they? Yeah, there.
I am a lord.
There's a few peasants.
Never.
Can they recruit anything here? Unlocks recruitment of peasant mob and bowmen. So not really. What can we build? The chic. I will get clay pits. Because we get a lot of bonus to trade. Or barley can get farms. How's the public order there? Plus 10, that's fine. And okay, in turn. Oh, I didn't move Jocked. He's sightseeing in the Empire. And the halflings have got a mini empire going. Yasmin is sailing away. Order Lawmasters are exploring pretty far. Itic Claw is scampering around, having lost Skaven Blight. Yeah. His shame. Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown. Okay. Ah, yes, the most fearsome pirate of the seas of Sartosa, Charlie Brown. Oh.
Greetings, stranger.
Hello. Join war against troll skulls. No thanks, they're right there, and I don't want them to attack my easily attacked settlements. Fine.
Yes.
Let's go over to the Empire.
All right.
Oh, you own Kemperbud? Hochland owns Tellenheim. Black Crag owns Kappelberg. And Ostland owns Krugenheim. Jeez. Telebekland has just been carved up between different factions. How are the Greenskins going? Are they losing their regions? The dwarves are holding on in Karasakarak, but I don't... The halflings have fought Oberstyre, Eicherschotten, and Schwarzhofen. I mean, why not? Go, halflings! Okay, is this enough?
Do you take me for a child?
No, not you. Not you. Not... Get Gotrek.
Kazuk! 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 Ah!
How many of those have we got? We've got 2.
Good odds for the great death.
Oh wait, one more turn. We also have our Basilic Bombard, which I want to have a look at. Also our Fire Ifrits. Ooh, fun new toys.
Of course.
Oh, hey, look at that. They've got Shadow Walkers in their army. Also Sea Guard, White Lions of Krace.
It is forbidden.
The name? Capuchin Duile. Duile. I'm sorry.
The crew are restless.
Peggy Jennings.
By her
Jackie the Drowner. Where's...
The Empire.
Where is that guy who was called Charlie Brown? Somewhere around. Okay, sure. Oh, settlement upgrade? I the Panther. Sure. In turn. We do have trade with a bunch of different factions, so our relations with them is probably going to be, was hopefully improving to the point where they won't turn on us. They really shouldn't. Apart from Bretonniann, other factions shouldn't really have too much of a problem with us. Happening. Sudenburg declared war on the pirates of Sartosa. You gonna move all the way up there to attack them, are you? Shoddy workmanship. Oh, great. Less income.
Grimnir, I'm coming.
Okay, well... Gotrek and Felix, how do you feel about carting up some
Good
Bretonnians?
odds for the great death.
Sounds good. There's not really good odds for a great death. They're just peasants. Somehow I don't think one of the Gotrek and Felix books is going to be called Peasant Slayer. So, what do our Ifrits and the Bombard look like? I mean, I assume this is the Queen Bess model. Though it might be tidied up a bit so that it doesn't have all the nautical doodads all over it. Okay, ooh, I see the manticores look red. Start deployment. How are we going? We've just got slaves in towers, slaves on the ram, archers there, 3 more units of slaves. Our riders. Okay, they sound like the Vampire Coast units. Okay, you. Here we go. You 3 there, you 3 there, and you. Okay, so let's have a look. What's the Ifrits look like? They're red manticores. Kinda cool. Their face, a little weird. I mean... Oh, the texture work looks alright. The, fur detailing looks a little weird. It's just because it becomes really sort of fuzzy from a distance. That might just be a problem with it, because it's a hair detail. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. I don't know if you can add like a flame effect to it or not. Can you? I'm trying to think of other units which might have had effects added to them in the past. Is there a flame like detail? I don't know. And the Basilic Bombard. Ah, right. It's the Queen Bess model, so it looks appropriately nautical. It's also got the pirate zombies on it still. Oh right, and the crew are very zombie-like. They're just drunk. That's what it is. They're using the zombie animations. So yes, Queen Bess is a massive cannon which the Vampire Coast can get as a part of a what's it called? Part of a rite which they can perform, and it's basically this. It's a massive cannon which fires large shots which are very devastating against infantry. Okay, what's that? Just saw that. Oh, it's like walls or something. Okay. Well, let's attack. Go! For the good of the city. Wait. What do the Ifrits have? They have Rampage, Unbreakable. Oh, right. And we see it shot, which is like a large pile of explosives. Aim here. Hoot! Can we see what that actually looks like? I think it's just like a pile of barrels. Yeah, it's just a collection of barrels. Ew. Wow, you hit them. How much ammunition do you have? Like 15? No, 16. You had 16. Because you're on 13 now. You've got quite a fast firing rate. Okay. You go there. You move up here. There. It's a nice big explosion when it hits. Go right for this cluster of units right here. Boom. Oh, my heroes. Can't forget them, they're just sitting all the way over there on their own. Okay, Ifrits. Deal with those archers. Get... Wait, hang on. Those slaves ran off without pushing the ram. So hard to find good help. Okay, go over there. So yep, the Ifrits are manticores. Maybe they could have like a burn aura around them or something? Or something like a high heat effect, which causes units around them to gradually lose, vigor faster than they normally would. Oh, my horses! You through that gate yet? Not yet. How many shots have you got left? Yeah. Boom! Maybe don't shoot right on top of my own units. No, you've run out of shots. Ah, well. Oh, that was pretty cool. What's the effect it's got on it? Monstrous impact. Oh, it just slows units down. It's armor piercing and it's got flaming attacks. Okay. Have you gotten through the gate? You have.
My axe thirsts! On it!
All right.
Get up those walls.
No lingering.
You go up there.
Prepare for combat.
Sorry. Do a firestorm. Oomph! Giant snake! And a gin. Charge them!
I'll die willingly!
There goes Gotrek. Booyah! Can we just like, I don't know, charge in.
The Empire is yours. One way.
Fireball.
The winds blow hot.
Pew. Bam. Oh, missed.
By Ulrich's wrath.
Whatever. Give everyone flaming attacks. Got tricked. There's a guy on a horse there. I'd like you to deal with.
Fargulda.
My manticores are going feral.
Sawashra.
Charge through. Deal with them. And deal with those guys.
Bertrand. On my way. On it. Karagul. With haste. They will fall. Shade. Yes, Shita.
Where'd you go? Oh, there. Slice! He's right behind you, Gotrek. Yeah, whatever. Hey, it looks like we flattened one of the buildings. Or does that happen normally? Okay. Victory! How many did we lose? 60. 220. 228. Against 2,100. Pretty good. Oh. Right, yeah. Gottrek's name isn't showing up properly. I think there was a problem with the last time I had him. In the, when I did the Araby campaign. In the Vortex campaign, because we had Gottrek briefly there. Or D.Y. Warherd of the Shadow gave. Oh well. Is his name showing up here? No, his name's not showing up in the bar. Whatever. A minor thing. Just occupy it. We get Potion of Foolhardiness. Potion of Speed. All that. You can get Fervor. You can get Sigmar's Ward. And you can get Soulblight level 2. So we really don't cast that many spells with you. Mostly just the Djinn, because they're so powerful. Okay, there we go. You can go there. Control the entirety of Ultra Mountain. Public order going to be. That's going to be fine. Tax rate. Virus! Yes. Get the Royal Palace barracks. We have 9 more turns until we can get level 4 for Magritta. And that's about it. We own the entire mountain range there. Nice. No, I did move Jocked. We see Altdorf. Yasmin continues sailing away. So what am I going to want to do next after we've taken that mountain range? Tlaqua is still to the south of us with Tic-Tac-Toe. Do I want to declare war on them? I think we're currently trading with them. I think also we're friendly with
Battle wizard.
where do I want to send you? Marienburg's owned by the Empire. Go up here. Brass Keeper's owned by Hochland, so there's no chaos up there.
I go.
Go to the north. We'll see if we can get some, like, contact with, like, Norska and all that. Zandri is still held by Thegan's errantry, so is Bel Aliad. We'll be taking that next. I would like this as well. Who are you friends with? No one! And your relations with us are deteriorating. Oh, that's fine by me. Kemri, how are you feeling about us? Deteriorating. Okay. Siege Bel Aliad. The gold there will be very nice to have. And you move up. So how many more turns have we got you for? 4. I believe they'll just leave and they will have to designate another lord for the army. We won't lose the units. Do you have any items? You have a burger. That's fine. Whatever. How's Bretonniann feeling about us? Minus 40. It's not deteriorating too much. Hey, Castle Carcassonne. I know this is going to be weird, but I'm going to give you a gift.
Naturally.
Thank you. We'll just improve our relations with them a little bit. Just so that it takes a little bit longer for them to declare war on us. I do kind of plan to go to war against Bretonniann at some point. They are not... This is Carcassonne. This isn't actually Bretonniann proper, or Couronne. Where are they? Do we have Couronne? Yeah, we do.
Champion of the lady.
Couronne is trading with the Empire. They have a defensive alliance with Lyonesse. They are not military allies with anyone. War with the Barrow Legion.
Lord of Bretonniann.
You have a defensive agreement with Reichland.
Valiant lord.
Bordello does not.
Dark are these times.
So if I wanted to declare war on them without bringing the Empire into the deal,
College implores that I cannot.
now would be a good time because...
Who calls?
Hey Mootland, how's it going? Still own those 3 provinces? Good for you. Now would be a good time because I don't really want to go to war with the Empire at the same time. Order of Lawmasters is an R now. What are you doing there?
Very well.
Never seen that.
Must.
An aggression pact.
I refuse.
Your offer bores me. Oh. Well, I'm sorry. Hey, Wintertooth. No, you're not interested in anything. Wow, that's interesting that, what are they doing here? They start all the way down here. It's sending their armies all over the place. Maybe they have a province up here. Because I keep seeing messages about the Grand Alliance faltering because they can't hold on to the Sea of Claws up there. Is that another mod which has changed since the last update, which has added some high elves up there? I don't think so. Can I force march you in range? I can. You force march in range. And just take Battle Yard. You don't need to spend turns recruiting units. Occupy. Or if not recruiting units. Executioner. Okay. Cut off an enemy's head and you kill the body too. So it is with leaders and their armies. Nice. It's a magic, berserker sword, pit fighter. We'll get a town. Demolish that because we don't need the growth because it's already got level 3 being built. We'll get you the Falcon Scimitar. Public order +2, armor piercing damage +12, +6% weapon strength, magical attacks, and leadership +4. That's quite nice. And you can have scouting.
Yes.
So what's the gold give us? 1,200 income generated. Nice. Might go for the guardhouse. No, the guardhouse here does give us the garrison. That changed? Wait. It's in the capitals where we don't get garrison from those. But in the smaller settlements we do get garrison from the guard house buildings. Okay. How's our trade? What's that costing us? 2,687. Or how much is that earning us? Our major trade partner is Border Princes. No, it's not. Othern. That makes sense. Yeah, that was just in alphabetical order. Okay. End turn. So, I'll go after Zandri next. Because that's Thegan's errantry and I won't have to declare war on anyone else to take it. What's this? War declared. Cult of Sotek against Wintertooth. Okay. War declared. Corone versus Citadel of Dusk. Fine. Against Cult of Sotek. Against Itza. Against Order of Lawmasters. And Beastman declares war against the Rakaf dynasty. Bretonniann's like being really aggressive. Why have you declared war against
Who calls?
Cult of Sotek? They're not even near you. Get Pan's Impenetrable Belt, level 2.
Onwards.
And move north.
Praise Sigma. By Sigma.
Do I want gold mining pit? Or do I want the walls? Build the walls. Go there. Armies can move up there. You can move the full distance. Since there's no other armies nearby. Oh, I fiddlesticks.
You miss me, Godtrek?
Godtrek, journey son.
Oh, there is an army there.
Dishonor me.
Well, army. Army. Slightly worried about Sartosa. They don't like us. Oh, it's actually improving. Well, that's good to see. We have a military alliance with you, defensive alliance with you. Can I get anything with Tabara now?
Powers, and still you come.
Oh, you want a defensive alliance? Sure. What are you doing? You're just going for Zavorak. It looks like it's been raised by the Skaven. Will I have to send an army to help the border princes? Okay, and the dwarves... They haven't retaken parts of the Silver Road. They still own Grom Peak, and I think they own Zufbar. Yeah. And, Karak Jormar and Oakenhammer. They own Karak Kadrin. Karak Ungor is held by Black Crag. So is Karazid Urkalaz. Nashrak's Lair is also. So the dwarves are really quite hard up. They own this one province, or this one region, their capital. There, and this, and that's it. Unless they own something down there? No, that's Wintertooth. I mean, there's other dwarf factions. Karakern. There's another dwarf. Karak Azul, is that held by... Can't tell whether that's held by other dwarves. Wow, the dwarves really aren't going too well. Okay, fine. We should actually get contact with the, Let's do that. We'll get a, Wait. Oh. Down here? No. Vulture Mountain. There we go. Get a captain. Get Balfra here. And you can go up there. I want contact with the Dark Elves. You can get slave traders. Sure. Intern. Cult of Sotek gets a military alliance with the Order of Lawmasters. I rather like seeing Bretonnia being so belligerent. I like seeing Bretonnia particularly invade Ulthuan. They're right there, and I wish Bretonnia would have like the worst relations with Ulthuan so that they're more likely to invade. Or the Empire. I feel like there should be more bad blood, or events which can occur which cause larger diplomatic issues between the Order factions. But that's getting into the whole Order factions cozying up with cozying up with each other too easily. It's King Tutankhamun, added by the actually added by OVN Lost Factions. He declares war on me. Border Princes, Talia, Sudenberg and Tabaro all join me, possibly? They like me better. Yep, they join me! Where is he? Is he right there? Is that his capital? He's a sated king. I would have thought he started further... No, he does. He's Numas, so he starts further east. But he's apparently just in a... the Badlands region? North of Kemri.
You come bearing arms. Is it war?
You want peace? Nope. No peace, just war. Taskmaster. Corone, Leoness, sure. We can't get within range of your city, so we're just going to raid your province for a turn. Oh, what was that? Oh. They've just got to be skeletons, aren't they? Yeah, mostly. 2 units of Tomb Guard. Osirian's Legion of the Netherworld, King Tutankhamun. When he arises from his tomb, resplendent in his golden body and death mask, the still living people of Numas hearken to his call, perceiving him as blessed by the gods. He's a armored sword infantry, but he also has a bow. Causes fear, fire weakness, hide, fire while moving, undead, the curse, causes damage when he's low on health, and my will be done. Oh, interesting. That's a different one from what Cetra's got. That increases reload skill and accuracy. So he is. I think he is a archer focused lord. Let's get impassioned for you because your melee defense is rather low. You move to there. Actually. Oh. You have the Chaos Corruption increased by additional 1. Sure. It's not causing Chaos Corruption in this province. I was going to say Chaos Corruption did go up slightly there. But it is going down. So maybe he has to spend a turn in the province for the
Follow my lead.
thingy corruption details to update.
Slayers must rest.
What do you say when you start raiding?
Accepted. Hold all that gold.
Oh, okay. Right. You hideously deformed Empire Captain, you can march off.
If that's what the Emperor commands.
And are we going to get attacked by them? They're not allies with Xandri, so we don't have to worry about them fighting us at the same time. I can probably deal with them all at the same time anyway. I mean, armies of peasants and armies of skeleton warriors is... Which one would be worse? The skeleton warriors, because they cause fear, and they're unbreakable. You know you're pretty hopeless when a pile of bones is better than you. Better than you at fighting. Beastmen declare war on Tlaqua. Okay. And you take Zvorak. And they won a battle against the Clan Scryer. Okay.
The Amber Order.
Solzamund. Let's just go Chaos Corruption. Go up to Erengrad. Maybe we can trade with Kislev? Empire, are you willing to trade yet?
Greetings. All
No.
who survey are loyal.
No,
Look at all the money we can make. No, sir. Oh, Karak Buftar's been taken by Talsin. Previously, as you can tell by the corruption, that was held by the Barrow Legion. But... Pardon. It's not actually anymore. We'll start getting Conspirator of Evil. Keep holding it off. The step to the dark side begins! Oh, Chaos Gods, hear me. Bless me with your bountiful gifts. No, though not too many. I see what happens.
chaos.
Okay, go up.
Eat up the miles.
Hazards! We can fight this. It's just more peasants though. It's not really worth it. Interesting city layout though. Pardon me, I'm not playing with the yeah, we'll just auto-resolve it. I'm not playing with the GCCM fan-made maps. Though it was just updated, but I haven't activated it. We got Assault of Stone. That's a nice spell. Who can have that? Can you have that? It's better than the Scroll of Blast. You can get Talisman of Safri, which we nicked. Agitator, Camp Follower, Entertainer, Ferryman, and Petuhit. You get Potion of Toughness. Don't have any armor. Oh, and you. You've actually got all that. Get Bailiff, Burger, Pit Fighter, Valet. There we go. Any other levels? Nope. Okay. Oh, Badlands is uninhabitable for us. Oh. Ah well. It's fine.
Who seeks my
Right. Are you at the sea yet? No, you're not. Upgrade Martech. We'll get Sultan's Racetrack so I can get more cataphracts. Rahotep goes up a level. You're over there. Let's get... I'm gonna get Irrepressible with you. So that we can get a Lightning Strike, because if Bretonniann declares war on me, we might have to pick and choose our battles a bit. And I don't usually get Lightning Strike. Why don't I? Because it's all the way through the blue tree, and for the most part the blue tree is not something I tend to focus on. If your character's got spells, you tend to want the spells more. If your character's got, like, unique skills, like many of the legendary lores has, you tend to want to take those because they're more powerful. The blue tree is mostly focused around campaign effect. Is focused on campaign map effects.
Grave news, my lord.
Ooh.
Word is spreading across the land of a dark power rising in the northern wastes. The armies of chaos are on the move. They surely plan to invade the world of mortals once again.
Oh, hello. Dire tidings from the north. Chaos invade. No. This isn't related.
An unconquerable monster needs slaying. I like those odds.
Off we go to fill my chapters with terrors of untold lands.
Oh, great. Chaos Spawn and Gotrek and Felix bugger off. Get the warrior. Yeah, give me a moss. Eager to find better opportunities for the Dwarf Slayer's heroic doom, Gotrek and Felix have left your faction to continue their travels. Perhaps in time you'll encounter the eccentric mercenaries again, though hopefully not from the opposite side of the battlefield. Okay, and we'll get scouting for you. And you can go back to Hike. You can stay here. And we'll give you items. Berserker Sword, sure. Potion of Toughness. Cool. What have you got? Oh, what's that? Ramotep the Visionary. Oh, I remember that. Romotep's skill in Undeath is as skilled as it was in life. And the statues that receive his attention are restored to their former majesty, striding into battle as if they were carved only yesterday. Okay, so he's a unique necrotect. What's that? Master Artisan Sepulchral Stalkers. Massive reanimated sentinels created by the ancient Incursions to delineate the borders of a king's realm. Over the centuries, the sepulchral stalkers have been swallowed by the shifting sands of the desert, and they now lie hidden beneath the dunes. Some of the units are sepulchral stalkers. That's pretty cool. I think that given by Robotep? Frantic Fervor. Stone Shaper, Wrath of the Creator. Neat. Okay. Well, not neat. Sepulchral stalkers are rather nasty. They're anti-large. Anyway, also, I'm just going to take a brief break, so I'll pause the recording. And, okay, we're back. So, where were we? I was moving an army down here. Chaos invaded. That's right. Do I want to get pottery makers? No, I probably just want to, I'm gonna have to call off you going to the Dark Elves. What can I do with your army? They're going to be Norskans, are they? Or are they going to be Chaos Warriors? Either way, they're going to have, what's it called? Other things, so... they're gonna have, what's it called? They're going to have the, oh, what are the chaos things called? Chaos cannons. Hell cannons, that's it. Get that. Get the field trebuchet. And... can you recruit anything here? No. Combine your slave units. My servant fails me. We should probably deal with you sometime. Okay, are you still fine up here? How are they going? It's deteriorating again. The gift we gave them is wearing off. Not surprising. Okay. Hey, we encounter Kislev. Will we be able to trade with them? Oh dear. Reichland, military alliance negotiated with Corone. Because of the Chaos invasion. Right. King Tutankhamun are raiding Zandri. Join war against Pirates of Sartosa. Not really.
Greetings, stranger.
Hello. What is it? Join war against... no. I mean, once I build up my army in Magritta, sure, but...
Greetings, stranger.
Stuff snatchers. What do you want? You want non-aggression pact. Where are you? Where are you located? I don't know. Sure, whatever. Free 1,000.
Unbound.
Right, we'll move you further north. Erengrad.
Our homeland persist through all the coming ages
Non-aggression
of the
pact.
world.
Trade agreement.
Kislev.
Nope. What about just a trade agreement? You accept. Hooray. What about the Empire? Will the Empire accept trade with us?
Yes. The Celestial College implores that I... No!
Nope, not interested in trade. Ah, well. Not even a non-aggression pact. You're so picky. Could we make use of, like... What do you got? Oh, you went up another level. Sure. Conspirator of Evil level 2. Is it actually causing chaos corruption for us? It doesn't seem like it is. We should have chaos corruption 2 points now. Or at least 1 point for the item last time. Or for the skill last time. But we're only getting the 1 from events. Might not be working the way it's supposed to. Okay, is anyone coming towards my territory? Force march down there.
Ready.
There we go. Do I want anything in Virus? Nope. Sheik, yeah, that's fine. Magritta? I want the better docks. 3 more turns until that. How much is that? 2 turns would be able to make that back, so sure. Or 3 turns, that's fine. I'm going to march you over to here. Yep. You'll probably attack me with 2 or 3 armies. That's fine. We can deal with your skeletons. There we go. And... I don't have any money to recruit anything with you, and I don't have any recruitment buildings here anyway. Fine. That troll faction is really just squatting outside to borrow. Lothern's confederated with Yvres. Okay. Anything else happening? Probably just military alliances being made. Well, we'd know about that, I suppose. Everyone turning against chaos! Yeah, they have a tolerance with us. Plus 40. Is that enough to overcome their natural distrust, hatred of us? Can we open up diplomatic relations with you? I'm not even seeing you in the list. No. Okay, you're just not listed. And they're Chaos Warriors. Great! We're going to need better troops versus that. Armor piercing. Upgrading Magritta is probably going to have to be on hold. Jaguar champions aren't armor piercing, dervishes are. Palace Guard are. Southlanders are. They're also anti-large. Get a unit of Jezzails. A unit of dervishes. Oh, you're just stacking up your armies in Gorgazan, are you? I want to fight you. I don't really want to fight you. Can I just... Peace. Nope. You're not interested. Well, I'm just going to have to deal with you to turn to the bigger threat. Because it looks like Chaos is bent on attacking my provinces. Actually, stop that. Are you within range? You siege Gorgazan, because you have the weaker army. And you attack the armies outside of this settlement. And they're just not interested in fighting me at all. Oh. Well. There we go. Auto resolve. Yeah, that's fine. I'm just gonna raise it. Don't want that province. There. And you can get Route Marcher. I'm going to force march you closer to him. I don't feel like you're close enough to him. Okay. We have enough to upgrade Magritta now. We also can upgrade Wizard Callus Palace. But I feel with this coming... Hey! Would you be willing to help me with this? Call in some favors. Maybe. Anyone else like want to be in a better mood with me? Flaqua? Yeah. I'll give you military access for a military alliance. Oh, military access for a defensive alliance. Sure. Do we get... Yeah, we get positives with Wintertooth. Over time, they're actually going to... Over time, their opinion of us is going to drastically change. We get 80 rulers tolerance to Caliphate for Araby. They like how I've got treaties with Khemri. I wonder why. Whatever.
Ready. I will hear what you have to say.
Non-aggression pact.
Not
Oh,
like
I think I asked that of you. Hey, Khemri. You held my attention well, but I cannot agree to your terms. I am done. Okay. Fine, what about the High Elves? We have trade agreements with them, but we don't have anything else with them.
At your service. I will hear your words, but
Hey,
I
Tyrion.
promises.
Non-aggression pact?
Absolutely not.
Nope. Fine, okay, whatever. I didn't want any agreements with you anyway. We encounter Krakatrak. Nagarond is apparently doing a fair bit. Oh, hello. The Empire is just coming down from Norska. They were on holidays. Who is that? That's, oh, what's his name? Volkmar the Grim and Elspeth von Draken, I believe. Okay, how many settlements are you going to raise? Black Crag confederates with the Crooked Moon mutinous Gits. Tardia's mobilizing their forces. Border Princes are, and Tabaro are. That's nice to see. Looks like the Greenskins are sieging Karasa Karak again.
Untamed. The Amber Order. Yes.
Okay.
I am gone.
Move up here. Oh, they own the Bay of Blades. The Tower Cracks held by Kislev. Silent encampment still Wintertooth. Alright, you're going for Sorcerer's Islands, you're going for Lashik. Yeah. Is that different in these settlements? Because my garrison seems smaller here. No. You're level 2, so you don't have the full garrison. And Lashik doesn't have walls. Okay. No, it's fine. I'm going to get also with you. What? These armor piercing. El Mukhtar's desert dogs are anti-infantry. So are the Arabian Knights. They take 2 turns to recruit. If only they didn't take 3 turns to recruit. Ah. Whatever. Dervishes. Attack him. Oh, he didn't die? No, he did. Okay, move back. Quickly. Come on. Build walls. Yeah. Can't upgrade Magritta yet. No. Get gold mining pit. We're probably going to lose Sorcerer's Islands and Lashik. Actually, we are going to lose because I can't hold against these armies, I don't think. Get impassioned. You get scouting again. And do I need to do anything here? Chaos corruption is going up, but we've got a lot of things controlling corruption. Your army's just made up of Cygors? Okay. I don't really want to get Arabian Corsairs in your army. Can we get anything from plutocracy to help us? Let me see. Amulet of Itzel? Shadow Trinket. Shining Eye. Bound Fiery Convocation. Oh, that's the yeah, that's the High Elf Phoenix spell from the Lore of High Magic. We actually found this. It has cost 10,000 to purchase one. Pretty good luck. Okay, nope, that's fine. In turn. So which ones are my settlements? So are you going to raise my settlements? Most likely. Oh, hello. What do you want, Masoran? You're ending non-aggression pact with me. Okay. Yep. You're attacking me there. I can't hold against that. Chaos Warriors with Hellbirds, Chaos Warriors, Chaos Chariots, Knights, Horsemen and Hell Cannon. Not with a bunch of slaves and Empire soldiers, pretty much. Oh, they don't attack my other settlement. Nearly, they nearly do. Mission issued. Now, for artillery focus, recruit a artillery unit. Go to El Hike. Build. Upgrade Magritta. Or do I want to build tall walls here? That gives cannonballs. Clockwork bombs. It does give us more leadership. This one gives leadership, siege holdout time, plus 30% ammunition, plus 8 melee defense, that's nice. And also cannon barrage. I will recruit on you. The pit fighters have armor piercing. They've got they do have armor piercing and anti bonus versus infantry. 26 armor piercing. That's pretty good. What's the armor piercing accounts for? 10. And of these guys? 24. Wait, was that 26? Well, yeah, it was 26, because that one's got the razor standard. So they've got an extra 10. What's their armor piercing? 20. We could also get these, but they take 3 turns. Do these have armor piercing? They do. What's the armor piercing of these guys? 55. Oh, they are monsters. Get another unit of pit fighters. What's your armor piercing? 3. Okay, and you are sending your armies to help. Thank you very much, AI. I will shower you in gifts. It's nice when the AI actually comes to your aid, or when you're able to have a fight with the AI against another opponent. It doesn't happen that often. I think we saw it sometimes when I was playing as Kislev. I think we fought with the Empire sometimes against Chaos. And as the Halflings, we might have fought with the Empire against the Vampire counts. I should play a game where I play as a evil faction and see if I can get an agreement with the good faction just by showering them with gifts. See if I can overcome the basic aversion. Chaos Corruption for 3,000? Sure! I see no problem with this. Araby is consorting with powers that I cannot comprehend. And get Blade Master. Corruption going to go up for 5, 7. Yeah, go to Martek, sitting there. Get City Watch. Get Gem Mine. And where the armies go? There was one there, one there. Did you deal with it, or did it sail away? Right there. Go down to Kofar. You've got one more turn until you recruit that other unit of dervishes. Recruit a unit of pit fighters. Those seem to be like they'd be quite useful against chaos units. Obviously, these chaos armies have spawned to test our mettle to see whether we are worthy of the gifts of the chaos gods. By beating them, we're going to prove ourselves. And our usefulness to gods, who we are just going to use for our own ends, of course. You know, play them for patsies and all that.
You have a proposal?
Because that won't go wrong, will it? Alright, non-aggression pact. Yeah, sure. I don't have any interest in fighting the Wood Elves at the moment. Beastmen have been destroyed. Troll skulls have been destroyed. Ah, there's one. Beastmen, yep, troll skulls. You have 17 in your army. Bunch of chaos warriors, 4 chaos chariots, 3 units of knights, 2 units of trolls, 1 hell cannon. Don't really have. Oh, you're just sailing back home. The army must have been dealt with. Oh, we don't have enough money. Go down to the Eye of the Panther. You can move through the mountains safely. You... Do I want to move my army into Kofa? If I do, they'll probably just go out to fire us. I would prefer to capture you. Or to catch you. You move there. You move there. I don't think they'll attack and destroy Kofa in one turn. I mean, the Hell Cannon allows them to attack right off the bat, but I think they'll wait and build siege equipment first. Hey, could you come down and help? Karasa still stands. The greenskins don't seem to have been able to take it yet. They've sieged it like twice. Okay. How are we going for time? Maybe another 8 minutes. Or we get into a fight with Chaos, we'll play that. And then I'll end it. Northern. Or we'll go up through the Chaos Wastes with this guy, and we'll move him over to Nagarond. That way we can get in contact with the Dark Elves. Hochland negotiated peace with the Mootland. Hochland and the Moot were at war. Okay. Thrall trusts Rune Smasher. Sieges Wizard Callus Palace. Talia mobilizes. You got there? Wait.
No. Beast wizard.
Oh, right. I thought his voice had changed. But it wasn't. He was just saying "Grr," which is the another name for the Winds of Beast. Or okay, move to Kofor. You can, yeah, move next to him. Can't really block his passage. He can just run off down there. Ah. And how's this going to go? You'll win, which is annoying. You'll just raise the Wizard's Caliph Palace, and it was level 4 too. Ah, whatever. Oh, Aliad. Get City Watch. In turn. Order Lawmasters gets a military alliance with Lothern, and Hexoidal gets a military alliance with Lothern as well. Okay. Surprised that Lawmasters didn't already have one with Lothern, but they don't start out too friendly with each other, I don't think. Something just happened on the map. I saw something flicker. Yes, the Border Princes just took part of the Badlands. Or further. Yeah, do nothing. At least I think Border Princes taking something as what just happened. What else do I want with you? 29. Oh, 6% boost to income. Whoopee! Now I'll get... No, not steel technology. We don't have any. Wound. Not like I'm going to use it on you. Okay, come down. Oh, you don't have a desert attrition protection. Oh dear. Welp. Desert hot. Desert hot. You go there. What's your army made up of? Right. Hey Wintertooth, how are you feeling about us? An aggression pact? Nope. Would you be able to help me against him, please? Tic-tac-toe. Okay. Never! I do like hearing never all the time. One's so agreeable. I mean, the game is called Total War. And there's more diplomacy in this than there was in Medieval 2. Think? In that, people tended to just declare war on you. I think because I didn't have a good grasp of how diplomacy was affected. So... Because you'd use like, oh yeah, I'm going to be at peace with you, and then you just declare war and invade them. And then they'd be like, hey, what are you doing? We had an agreement. And you're like, yeah, sorry. And you didn't realize that ruined your reputation with everyone else. So everyone else would start declaring war on you. And you're like, what? Why are you declaring war on me? Because you're not. This is because you're not reliable. That's the thing in Warhammer 2, in Warhammer as well. Perhaps a treaty, military alliance, or total peace. Now that would be a challenge. Playing a game where you like have to foster peace amongst all the factions. You'd have to play as the High Elves and have a lot of money, because you can manipulate factions' diplomatic standing as the High Elves by spending influence points. It's kind of an impossible task. Some factions just are... You can't open diplomacy with them, like Warriors of Chaos. Because they're only focused on destruction and nothing else. The Amber Spear.
I will aid you.
One of them is an AoE 1 AI. You're going down there. Don't do that. I'll chase you to the ends of the earth. Okay. Can I defeat you if I move in with this in my garrison? It gives me better chances. What's their most threatening unit? Hell Cannons, Chaos Knights. Chaos Warriors are nasty. Better than my guys. How do we deal with those? I keep my cavalry alive. We lack magic. The Basilic Bombard is probably our best answer for their Chaos Warriors. I think the Chaos Knights are better than my Arabian Knights. Ooh, we'll also get to see the Arabian Knight. I don't think we've seen them yet. Oh, we must have. Pretty sure I've played garrison battles before. Maybe. Can't remember. Okay, what's his name? Frau Truss Rune Smasher. What have you got? They're coming. Our reinforcements are coming in behind us. That's good. Slaves! Soldiers. Archers. We do have a lot of archers, which is nice. Okay. You. What's our Arabian Knights look like? Do I recognize them? Maybe. They look quite cool. Their horses are elven horses. The scale mail they have is elven. Yeah, they look nice. I like their shields. And their capes. Yeah, they look pretty cool. Okay. Oh, we've got chaos over here. Which we have seen before, but as a recap. Warriors of Chaos. Very heavily armored soldiers. These are the halberd variant. Yeah, that's a halberd. These are the sword and board variant, or axe and board variant. That's basically all the infantry they have out of those two. Then they have Chaos Knights. Heavily armored, with a sword and a shield, and nice flaming effects on the hooves of their horses. This is sort of what I meant for the flaming effects for maybe the Ifrits. I don't know whether that flaming effect could be transplanted to the feet of the Ifrit, or whether it's stuck specifically to the horse model. Or this. The burning effects from the Hell Cannon. That might be just part of the model, actually, that. But that one, I think that would be... I don't know. Anyway. Hell Cannon. Giant demonic engine of destruction. Spits souls at the enemy and was created by these Chaos Dwarves by binding a demon into a mechanical device. And the demon's not very happy to be in there either. On the tabletop they can rampage and chomp your own units. Or the enemy's units if they're closer. And Chaos Chariots. Very heavily armored chariots. Pulled by demonic steeds and with a guy with a big glaive halberd. Oh, also the Marauder Horsemen. They have spears which they throw. So, yes. We've got a nice desert map here. Very open. Actually, how about we go over here? We'll position ourselves up against the cliff face here. That way they will only be able to attack us from one angle. Tactics. Okay, we're gonna have to worry about their Hell Cannon. What's the range of their Hell Cannon? Ah, we're not in range. Good. They'll just move it forward, but... we also have all these Southlanders, which will be nice against the enemy's hell cannon. Well, all these Southlanders, which will be useful against the enemy's cavalry, not hell cannon. Okay, there. Slaves in front. Archers again. Ifrits. Actually, the Ifrits go up. Basilisk Bombard. If you can go here, we might be able to distract them with our... no, not you. With our Bedouin scouts and Tuareg riders. There's the hell cannon. Big explosion. I could actually send my Ifrits off to attack them. Because the Ifrits are unbreakable. You're not very good at you're not armor piercing, so the Chaos Warriors are going to be like, arrows? What are you doing throwing arrows at me? It's not going to do anything. Though you can pest them by shooting them from behind. That's pretty good. Don't get into combat with the halberdiers. Uh-oh. Oh! They've actually attacked me already. But, like fools, they charged my, like fools, they charged my slaves. So eager were they to devour the blood of the Arabians that they created a critical mistake. You're gonna have to sacrifice yourself there because I don't want my bombard dying. Yeah, you died basically instantly. Welp. Charge them. No! My bombard! Being very undecisive with my units. Charge them! Caught by bombard! Wow! I charged you with my Bedouin scouts and you just destroyed them. Well, I didn't really expect them to be that good, but... Oh, my Arabian Knights are dying as well. Oh, you're up against halberds. This might not be going the best. No, don't do that. Shoot there! Into that mass! Boom! Haha! And again. Boom! Let the ground shake. Boom! Nice shot. Well, we're breaking them. Not as hopeless looking as it did before. Just go for large clumps of chaos units. Splat! Our knights didn't do too well. Okay, can you attack that? Nice hit. Oh, they're broken. Oh, yay! Victory! Jeez, that was close. Massive explosions won the day. Look at that thing. Kaboom! Splat! Wow, that unit died. What else can you shoot at? That. Boom! Oh. As devastating as it is for the vampire coast. 237 kills. It's very accurate too. Jeez, look at that. It's just like dropping them on it. Even when they're fleeing. Oh, we broke them. 2 thumbs up. You don't get any thumbs up, my Bedouin scouts. Or my Arabian Knights. Ah. What are their stats? 29, 27, 30, 55, 90 speed, 80 armor. That's pretty good, isn't it? Yeah. Were they up against halberds? I don't think so. Well, Chaos Knights charged them, I suppose. That dealt with them. They seem fine. Pyrrhic victory. We were just learning about Pyrrhus before. Actually, in Age of Empires, we were fighting against Pyrrhus. In fact, it's Rome, so... What a tie-in. 16, 58. Oh, that's not too bad, actually. 58 kills for the, Arabian Knights. 0247 kills for the, Mamluk slaves. 7 kills is actually kind of impressive. considering they are up against Chaos Warriors. 2, 9, 4, 9, 22, 16, 7, 17. And we don't get to see how many kills my other army had. Sad. 33, 33, 12, 33, 48, 23. 133 for those guys, 59 for those, 119 for them, 22 for the Hell Cannon. We got rid of that pretty quickly. Oh, we can see here. 68, 64, 241. 24, 55, 78. These helped, but they kind of weren't in the right position. Oh, you nearly died. Part of captives. Because we want that money. Get in there. And start upgrading the place. Okay, well, we've dealt with them. Oh, what's those units? Handgunners, right. We've dealt with that one Chaos Army. We avoided losing Wizard's Caliph Palace. That's nice. Our lands are starting to see the effects of Chaos corruption. Not because of our... Not because... It's not my fault. He says, having accepted 3,000 gold. And various other trinkets from the Chaos Gods. So yes, Chaos Invasion has begun. What's diplomatic status of the Empire? Other factions. Can I see that? No, I can just see mine. Attitude. The Empire doesn't really like us. Order of Lawmasters kind of likes us. Our regions are pretty wealthy. And public order, it's a problem up there. No, it is. Wow, it's just -1. Growth, yeah. Winds of magic, sure. Climate suitability, yeah. Corruption, chaos, yep, sure. Whatever. Ownership. Karak what's that called? Clan Angrund has Karak Izor still. They also own the Bitterstone Mine. Bretonnia looks like it's confederating. Or Couronne looks like it's confederating Bretonnia. So they're going to confederate with them soon. And just be one big faction. The dwarves still hold on to just this. They haven't lost their capital to the Greenskins. And they're starting to lose their steam, because Border Princess has taken this. Clan Angrud has taken that. I suspect what will happen. Clan Angrud will probably take territory. Confederate, the Karazakarak will confederate Clan Angrud into them. And they'll gain their provinces which they've taken. And then, the Greenskins won't be long for the world, because, as I said, they built up good steam, but don't know what's going on with them. You'd expect there to be a lot of Greenskin armies around, but even Barak Var's getting sieged at the moment. Oh well, whatever. So yes, but that will, however, be it for Araby for tonight. Oh, how many turns did we go through? About 20. Pretty good. At the moment, it's just defending our lands against Chaos Invasion. And then possibly getting an agreement, a alliance with Wintertooth, maybe. Depends whether our diplomatic relations with them gets increased enough by our skills and all that. But that'll be all for next time. So, thank you very much for joining me for this episode of Total War Warhammer 2 Araby. And I hope you'll join me again for the next one. I will stop the recording here.